Hi students, so we're discussing about this coordinations. So in last class we discussed endocrine glands is very important. Up to there animals is completed, and today we are going to start control mechanism in plants. Control mechanism in plants. Control mechanism in plants. How do plants respond to stimuli? In animals we discussed how to respond to stimuli. Does in plants also takes place this response to stimuli or not? Obviously it's yes. In plants also we can see a response to stimuli, how they will respond to this nature. When you touch, how they will respond. How they will respond to the sunlight. So in plants also we can see how to respond. How do plants respond to stimuli? So if you take Mimosa pudica plants, what is this Mimosa pudica? It is also called as Attipatti. Attipatti lena. That's me not. That's me not. That's me not. That's plants. That's me not. That's plants. Mimosa pudica. That's me not. That's plants. It is the best example of respond to stimuli. Respond to stimuli. I think most of the students you saw these plants. I also I touched it and it immediately closes its leaf. When you touch these plants, it immediately closes, fold their leaves. It's very interesting plants. Touch me not. In name is there. Don't touch me. I will fold my leaves. Okay, like this. Mimosa pudica plants. So when you explain about this Mimosa pudica plants, these Mimosa pudica plants have a pad-like swelling at their base. The leaves have a pad-like swelling base. When you observe very carefully, these plants have a pad-like swelling base, swelling at the base. They are called as pulvini. They are called as pulvini. And this pulvini, a lot of water intercellular spaces we can see. Lot of intercellular spaces, lot of intercellular water spaces we can see in this pulvini. So what happens when you touch these plants? So when you touch these plants, this water holding capacity, this water always move in a pressure, small pressure in this small stems. That's why these leaves are erected due to the water pressure in the stems. Due to the water pressures in the stems. If the pressure is there always, leaves are erected. This movement is called as nastic movements in the Mimosa pudica. It's called as a thigmonasty. Thigmonasty. This movement is a nastic movement is called a thigmonasty. What happens when you touch these plants? These plants like the stems is you can see the parallel leaves or stems and this mimos of pudica. They are always erected due to the pressure of waters and intercellular space of waters. So they have a swelling base spots. When you touch them, this message will send to the plants by impulses. By impulses, what happens when you touch? So the message will send to the plants where the water pressure is holding. These signals will immediately stop the water pressure in this stem. When the water pressure is stopped, what happens? If there is no water pressure, when there is no water flowing inside the leaves of the stems, immediately these leaves will be closed. They will fall like this. They will fall like this. This is touch me, not touch plant. If you touch, the water pressures in the root, in the stems will be stopped by the impulses, by the signals. They think it's a dangerous. When there is a danger, then the water pressure will be stopped. When the water pressure is stopped in the intercellular spaces, these leaves will be, due to the erectness, they will stop erecting. They will fold like this. This will happen around 20 to 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. After 20 to 30 minutes, again the leaves started erecting. This leaf started erecting. This is the how do plants respond to stimuli in Attipatti or Mimosa pudica or touch spinatus plants. Plants also respond to stimuli. This is the one best example of plants also respond to stimuli. Next one we will discuss the most important 4 marks question, that is phytohormones. Phytohormones. Plants hormones. Phyto is nothing but plants. Phytohormones. It's very, very important in plants. Like endocrine glands, hormones in our body. Phytohormones are very, very important in plants. Due to this hormones, cell elongation, closing of stomata, opening of stomata, seed germination, sproutage, birds are germinations, ripening of seeds, color changes. You can see plenty of uses of this phytohormones. Major plant hormones in their actions. They are called as phytohormones. Phytohormones. Table. So what are the hormones? And what is that? Uses. What is that? Uses. First one is auxins. First one is auxins. This auxin is when auxins are released in the plants. It is very, very useful for the plants. Cell elongation and the differentiation of shoot and root system. Cell elongation, differentiation of root and shoot system. Because of this auxins growing in the plants, cell is growing. We can see the cell elongations. We can identify, we can differentiate between the root system and the shoot system. Roots always grow toward the gravitational force. Shoot always grow opposite of the gravitational force. This is the major differences between the root system and the shoot systems will grow in the plants. It will uses of this auxins due to this hormones. We can see the cell elongation and the differentiation of root system and a shoot system. Next one is cytokines. Cytokines. The cytokines uses is promote cell division. It's promote cell division. One cell will be divided into 2 divided into 4 divided into 8. Like the cell divisions, it will promote cell divisions. If the branches is growing due to the cytokinetics in the plants. We can see delaying of aging of leaf. Delaying of aging of leaves. So leaves are not falling from the trees. It will take delay due to the cytokinesis present in the leaves. The cytokinase hormones present in the leaves. So in which seasons? So during winter season the leaves will be fall from the trees to protect the water transpirations. So next one is, so the promoters of lateral buds. Lateral buds. Lateral buds. Opening of stomata. Opening of stomata. When stomata is open, the carbon dioxide enters into the leaves, photosynthesis will take place. Transpiration also takes place. Water evaporates into the atmosphere due to this hormone cytokinesis. Next one is gibberellins. This gibberellins is useful for the germination of seed. Germination of seeds and sprouted buds. Germination of seeds and sprouted buds. And elongation of stems. Elongation of stems. Stem size is going to increase. Elongation of stems. Stem size is going to increase due to this gibberellins. And the growing of elongation of and stimulates of flowers. Stimulation of flowers is going to rise from this gibberellin. Stimulates of flowers. Breaking of the dormancy in the seed. Where the fruit is there, the seed, the dormancy is nothing but where the seeds is present. The seeds is going to break down and they will come to the, and they will appear like that. Breaking down of seed dormancy also due to this hormone gibberellins. Next one is abscisic acid. Next one is abscisic acid. This abscisic acid is cytokinins is helping in the opening of stomata. Abscisic acid is helping in the closing of stomata. Closing of stomata. With the plenty of water is evaporating into the atmospheres, what happens? In summer season, the water scarcity is there, less water is available. If the continuously stomata is open, the continuously water will be evaporated. That's why it should be controlled by this abscisic acid present in the plant. Closing of stomata. If the very hot condition is there, the stomata will be closed because the more water will be evaporated in the atmosphere. There is the loss of waters. So it's controlled by the abscisic acid. Closing of stomata. Seed dormancy promotes. Seed dormancy promote this abscisic acid. Seed dormancy promote. Aging of leaves. So aging of leaves. Cytokines is delaying aging of leaves, but it will promote aging of the leaves. When the leaf converted from green to the yellow, it will fall from the trees. When the leaves are fall, the water will be not transpirate, it takes place. Water will be not evaporate into the atmospheres. It is also important. Last one is ethylene. Last one is ethylene. Ripening of fruits. Ripening of fruits. It's very, very important. Last one is ripening of fruits. When mango converted from green to the yellow, so fruits it will be converted into fruits. The hormones released in the ripening of fruits, the hormone is ethylene. Natural fruits. The fruits are, so this raw, this mango will be converted into fruits because of the ethylene present in the plant. These are the hormones, very, very important hormone. I think 2 years back, last year, 2019, we got this 4 marks questions. Most of the students they didn't throw. It's very, very important. Phytohormones are a major plant hormones and their action. Very, very important for 4 marks question. And 2 marks question also. Sometimes they will ask 1 marks questions also. What is the function of oxygens? What is the function of ethylenes? So such type of questions we can expect from this table. It's very, very important. Read, write without seeing once. Very, very important. Okay. Hormones and uses. Auxins, cell elongation, differentiation of root and shoot system. Cytokines, which promote cell divisions, delaying of aging of leaves. Lateral buds, opening of stomata. So cytokines and abscisic acid is opposite. They have opposite. Opening of stomata, closing of stomata. Delaying aging of leaves. The leaves will delay from falling from the trees. It's promote the aging of leaves. When abscisic acid is released, the leaf will fall from the trees. Zuberellins, germination of seeds, birds, elongation of stems to flowers, and last one is ethylene. It's ripening of fruits. Ripening up so many people now outside they are using some chemicals to get the ripening of the fruits. So lemon will convert it from green to the yellow. Within the night they will add some chemicals. So inside it is raw, but the color will be changed due to the chemicals. So nowadays they are using. Okay, it is. But natural fruits are very, very tasty. Natural fruits are very, very tasty. So this is about phytohormones. Phytohormones. Today homework you have to write these tables. And mimosa pudica also important. In do you know, you have to write the do you know and this table. Okay, thank you students.